Why does America need FDI? Let me tell you why America needs FDI. Okay, for the past 25 years, the U.S. credit and banking system has been allowed to lead a silent attack on the middle class. Okay, the most respected financial institutions in the country give millions of dollars to lawmakers who in turn approve legislations giving them the legal right to use unfair and abusive practices to rip off the American people, guys. That's what's happening to us. So guess what happens? These deceptive practices ignore the fate of the American citizens. They don't care about you. You look like that dude over there with the black tie and the yellow shirt. You look like a dollar sign. While they deliver unprecedented profits for the bank. Have you checked out the profits for the gas right now on the oil companies? The banks are getting all your money, and guess who you look like? You look like a dollar sign. You're not even a citizen anymore. You're just a consumer now. Okay? So in the face of record unemployment rates, bankruptcies, foreclosures, the American dream has turned into a national nightmare for millions of hard-working families. This is our American dream right now. This is what they have planned for America. And this is why you need FDI. Listen to this. U.S. consumer debts has passed surpassed $2.4 trillion and has become the enemy of those who dream of having financial freedoms. Literally, when you think of how big a trillion is, just imagine how big a trillion is. A trillion is if Jesus Christ was here. Back in the day, Jesus Christ was here. Okay? If you had $1 trillion back when Jesus was living and you spent $1 million a day, you would still have money left over right now today. Right now. That's how big a trillion is. How about this? Think of it this way. This country has not even been around for 1 trillion seconds. How can we get in such debt? They did this to us, America. Our MasterCards are maxed out, and these HELOC loans are just crazy. Americans are working harder, they're saving less, and many find themselves living for paycheck to paycheck, and they're using borrowed money just to survive. You can tell that with the cash calls, okay? Cash calls, borrow money today, pay you back in 2 weeks, all these loaning money with these high interest rates. It's really crazy. High interest, non-deductible debts. Okay, those things you don't get no money back for that. It's stealing the future of the American families while it's generating billions of dollars in profits. For who? The lending institution. When all this stuff came around about relief money from the government, that money went to corporate America, you guys. Went to corporate America. And our money says in God we trust, but it should say in greed we trust. That's what we have up here, because that's what it is. It's outrageous. You should get offended at what they're doing to you. They built up in your mind this charge it era mindset. Buy now, pay later. See, that's been burned into your American psyche by the banker. You've been brainwashed. All the while, the banker is investing your money and you're not. Have you ever heard all the fees? See, that way of thinking has your money working for the bank and not for your family. If you go over $1 of Bank of America, if you have money and you just go over $1, they're going to charge you $35 for that. Is that fair? I don't think so. I don't think so. I get outraged, and that's what I love about FDI. FDI, we're on a crusade. We are on a crusade to stamp out financial illiteracy and change the spending habits and the wealth building habits of middle America. You got to change the way you think. They got us duped. Malcolm X said it real good. We've been hoodwinked, okay? Now, we're on a crusade. So what is a crusade? A crusade is any vigorous, aggressive movement for the defense or advancement of a cause or against an abuse. You are abused, America. I just want you to know that. I feel abused. That's why I got into FDI. FDI gives you the opportunity to be a part of a historical movement to empower families by righting the wrongs and exposing the creditors, exposing the injustices that are running rampant in the financial industry today. Okay? So I tell you what, FDI is that company. Now, let me show you something else. FDI is at a pivotal time in history right now where everything is horrible. The need for financial empowerment has never been greater. Never been greater. We need this. So guess what? FDI answers the call with a revolutionary approach to delivering financial solutions that helps everyone live the American dream. I don't know who prayed for you today to look at this, but let me tell you something. We got the answer. Imagine the power of having your very own wealth concierge that gives you a blueprint for success in all areas of your life. Everything personal and everything financial. If you could do it all over again and you had somebody helping you do a blueprint, you wouldn't be in this mess. We wouldn't even be in that 1%. But thank God for Bill Andreoli. With FDI's concierge services, you will receive personalized support in building your wealth for your family and maximizing your time. No one has time for their family. Let me tell you how to get in this thing. Okay, we have 3 memberships. We have a first class membership, we have a preferred membership, and we have a VIP membership. Okay? Now, for sake of time, I'm going to deal with the first class because I went in first class because I'm first class and I need everything that they had to give me. Okay, now the VIP is $39.95 a month. The membership for preferred VIP is $59.95 a month, and then the first class is $129.95 a month, and there's a one-time fee with your membership, so that's $14.95. Okay, now let's get it in. Let's look at everything financial. Okay, the financial concierge services include this. We have a company called LifeLock. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I'll just familiarize you. Todd Davis is the owner and CEO of this company. Now, this is the guy, you may have seen him on billboards, you may have seen him on commercials. He holds up his social security card and say, I wish you would try to steal my name. He guarantees your good name. And see, what happens with this is that he not only guarantees your good name, he backs you up with $1 million, up to $1 million if something were to happen. Now check this out. You know that identity theft is one of the most prevalent crimes right now. Every 30 seconds, somebody's identity is being stolen. If you've ever been a victim of that, there's no other programs out there that can help you. They say they're going to help you, and you call your creditors and all that. But guess what? They charge you more than what the people stole from you because they want all their money back. They don't really care. Now, we have another program called Teledoc. Teledoc pretty much eliminates the emergency room. It's a convenient 24/7 access to a physician. So literally, you go in your back office with the membership and you sign up for Teledoc, and they have all your medical records, and they get all your medical records. So if anything were to happen to you, you can literally call Teledoc. They can have your prescriptions ready right where you are. I don't care if you're in the middle of the desert driving down the highway. They're going to find some way. You got an earache. They're going to make sure that you get that medicine like ASAP, okay? Now, also, we have discounted pharmacy. So now you can save up to 50% or more on the pharmacy, which is pretty awesome. Okay, now, we also have First Class Legal. First Class Legal is legal advice on demand. Have you ever wanted to tell somebody that you know did you wrong legally, and you say, you'll be talking to my lawyer but can't afford it? Well, with our membership now you can. There are other companies out there that do offer legal service, but the difference between FDI, Family Legal Service, is the fact that we don't charge any chargebacks. So if you have members or people that are coming in the business, if they don't pay their bills, it does not affect your money. It does not affect you, okay? We also have discounted dental through Aetna. We have discounted vision through Coast to Coast. And then we also have a first class travel, which is pretty awesome. There are other companies out there that do travel. I've been in I think I'm a professional in all of these companies. But this one, easy booking, everything is cool, just like Orbit, same engine is all the rest of them. So that's a convenient. And then we also have first class rewards, which save you up to 50% or more on your dining and shopping and entertainment. Now the cool thing about this, I use it a lot because my husband and we eat out a lot. Instead of the bill, it's normally like $50 off the top. We already know that's what we're going to eat. That's how much the bill is. Now we pay $25, so that's pretty powerful. But let's get to the core of the company. This is the core of the company. Equity tracks, credit tracks, and money tracks. It's a first class retirement solution. This right here is the core of this company, and this is what makes this engine work. Now I'm going to explain